In Boston, today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
0-1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Sale, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch to contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Third.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Backing up is Bradley to put it away shy of the monster for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Strand a pair. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. You've dialed in MLB Network. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 1 for 2. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
High in the air into shallow left center. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And right into the shift. Devers has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Paxton peers in. 1-0 on its way. Ball 2 now. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 9. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Ready now, Gio Urshela, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, P.J. LeMahieu.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Bases are empty, one man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Ready for another chance. Mookie Betts. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1 out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 2. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute.
LeMahieu's got it. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox settling in now. Aaron Hicks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Belted high and deep into right center. Betts looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
The batter.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Hit high and deep to right center. Bats on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi,
but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Gregorius stands at second with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sharp ground ball to third. Urshela right there, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at ball one. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman, number 25.
Now in the box, Steve Pearce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Urshela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
1-1 the count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hit hard up the middle. There is Pedroia. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Fastballs have been particularly challenging for them today, as they have yet to collect a hit on those pitches. He said they're facing good pitching, but they need to do a better job of getting themselves ready to swing, because you have to show you can hit the straight stuff to be successful in this league.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now it's 2-0. takes this the other way to right. And this is going to find a gap and roll towards the bullpen for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that,
Now
nothing
back.
but good
Second
things can
baseman.
happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Vasquez leads off second with nobody out. Popped up. Torres waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Runner in scoring
The center
position at
fielder.
second with one
Jackie
away. And in to hit next,
Bradley.
it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie
Jr.
Bradley Jr. No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball one. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Man at second here with two away. And up
Now
next,
batting.
one of the
The
terrific
right
talents in the game, Mookie
Mookie.
Betts. No balls and one
Betts.
strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So
Up
much
next
of
for
this
the Red
game is
Sox.
situational hitting,
third
guys.
baseman.
Nice job there.
Up
Yeah,
right
you've
now.
got to find a way to pick your
Together.
teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Count even now at 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's set to lead us off in the 6th
The
inning.
center fielder.
Here comes the
Aaron
first pitch.
Hicks.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Ambush tactics right there.
Up
But
next
he
for
didn't
the
try and do too much. He
second
stayed in
base.
there and just drove it back up the middle.
Torres. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hicks gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Pierce on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate,
Now
Giancarlo Stanton.
left field.
0 for 2 from him so
Giancarlo.
far in this one.
Stanton.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. To third. Pedroia on to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Xander
Leading
Bogaerts.
off. Ward
Third
of
trip
Red
to the
Sox.
plate for him here. He
Not
struck
shortstop.
out and grounded out in his
Xander
first 2 tries.
Bogaerts.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that
Now
just rears
batting,
back
the
and
designated
blows
hitter.
smoke by a guy at the
Yankees.
letters. That's the ultimate challenge
Mark
pitch. And for me
Fidel.
personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
There's a strike with the breaking ball. behind 0-2 now. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Urshela has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Digging in, Steve Pearce. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Martinez at second with 2 down. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox strike for. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Right to him. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox 4. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman.
8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. To 2-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 now to Mookie. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bradley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play. And that'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Matt Barnes takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
The center fielder,
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
now batting.
So stepping in, Torres, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Pierce. The second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over.
Leading
First
off
pitch on its way.
The shortstop.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a ball below the zone.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit well towards the hole. Gregorius has it. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Judge is going to have room. Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
44. Brandon.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Colton Brewer, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch is roped to left, a base hit. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Here comes the first pitch. Bat shatters as this is on the ground at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground. Down the line. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Urshela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Popped up. Pierce on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
DJ LeMahieu is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 4.
Leading off.
Here's Steve Pierce now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Nope.
Down and away, ball one. The 1-1 home is taken for strike two. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No one out with a runner at second. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 54.
So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. So he got him swinging. Christian Vasquez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he lays off there 1-0. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 2 for 4.
Bradley
Watches a fastball
Jr.
right there for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Count is 1-2 now. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. James Paxton is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. The loss goes to Brandon Workman. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.